Hello everybody, my name is Hester and welcome back to Singleplayer Survival Space Engineers. Sorry about the minor lag spike, but what do you think? I know she doesn't look like much, but I'm actually quite proud of how she's coming. I am starting a second one, although I'm going to have to remove this right here before I can continue, but I'm building a second one which is going to be my modded version, basically because I have the sun rotating at a fairly decent speed every 30 minutes or so. I'm going to be working on the second one, which is going to be my mod one. That's going to be the one that I use on this world, while this one is the one that I put on the Steam Workshop. Basically, how this is going to work is I build a ship, activate the creative mode, cut it, and then it's out of this world. Basically, I sold it or so, as it were, while I'm selling the piece of crap and I'm keeping the Uber design for myself. That because some people don't like mods, while I hate reloading into worlds. While I don't have the desk? Oh. Or the bed. Oh. I have to get those mods in. What about the mess? Nope. Well, I do have a few mods that I need to install real quick, but that'll wait until after this video. But basically, the simple work desk by Sage, and then the mess hall and bunk bed and all that stuff, the civilian bed, yada yada yada. But as you can see, I have a big canvas to play with. So let me give you the quick tour. I know you can barely see it, but, well, you can see it, it's just not that good. I quickly built this. I just put one of the, like, 2 blocks and then welded that, and then I started ferrying stuff over here just so I had some much needed supplies, although I am out of thruster components. Anyway, so one thing I've noticed on the videos that I've seen over the past couple years on ships is the fact that people tend to put their gyroscopes and every other critical thing behind walls. Like, say I was to build this up all the way up. And okay, let me give you an example. A much better one. Let me go down here. This thruster right here. Now, I could easily put a light armor block right here to basically protect against if that gets destroyed. However, say it only gets damaged, and besides, this is the engineering area. It's not going to have that many vents, or this is why I prefer playing in survival, because this lets me think of all the things that could happen in survival that I need to be aware of, and maintenance is one of those things. Like, say an asteroid or a meteor or an ore chunk damages one of these thrusters, and you can't send people out because, say, there's a meteor shower that's going on, or you just don't have enough hydrogen to give them to actually go outside. Or in a more role-playing sense, well, then again, you would go outside. Okay, for the sake of, pretend this is a water ship. You can't go outside to repair the... Okay, that's even worse. Basically, you can do maintenance inside. You don't have to fly out to repair it. There, I said it. So, with this design, as you can see as I'm building up the catwalks, this grants you access to all of the thrusters. Basically, you can see that I've started marking these out. Here we go. So you will see this in the final design. because I want to be able to do maintenance if anything happens. So, yeah, I know it's not a lot of progress, but to me, this feels like a tremendous amount of progress because that's one of the things that really kind of eats at me a bit. It's like, how are you going to repair something if... Whoops. How are you going to repair something if it gets damaged? I mean, yeah, you could go outside, but at the same time, wouldn't it be easier to just fix it from the inside? Just saying. But this is my own style. But if you ask me, I think it looks good. I kind of wish I had more thruster components. I need a mining ship. I need more platinum. Yeah, I got a ways to go. But this is another thing. This is another part of my build style. I needed the hull before I could actually plan this out. Now, I'm still skeptical on the whole... Oh, that looks beautiful. Kind of looks like a Star Destroyer with the 3 big ones right there and the 2 smaller ones, but then you have the rest. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do engine nacelles on the side. I'm not a big Star Trek fan. I mean, it is useful, but aesthetic-wise, I kind of prefer the sleek look of Star Wars, even though the back is nothing but engines or thrusters. And I'm not putting thrusters behind thrusters, even though they only damage so far out. I'm not going to do that. That's not my style. So, maybe you guys can give me some tips or recommendations. Now, this is not the final height. I thought it was, and then I thought, let's continue going up just so there's more capacities and it actually looks good or better. So, yeah, I got a lot of welding. The nice thing about these is that they only require iron, and I have I have a lot of iron. I really don't want to build I don't want to build heavy armor, but I might need that for the ore collector. I thought I was going to go with that initial design of the thing that the giant cube that I have, but to me, no. It's not really practical on a moving ship. Because the risk of actually flinging the ores out into open space is too high, and for an economy ship, or a mining ship, or a business ship, whatever you want to call it, a company ship, or a mining ship owned by a business would want to basically ensure efficiency, and nothing's more efficient than getting right underneath. There would still be a spherical gravity generator just to ensure everything gets funneled into the central ore collector, but just something to think about. And I'm not sure about this little area, but I kind of like this, using the little diagonal windows as stairs, so that way you can weld this and then maybe crouch to then crouch to weld on that one. I don't know. Just, see, this is why I'm doing this in survival. That way I can actually understand what I need. Yes, this means it's going to take me longer to actually finish this, because, yeah, I could go into creative and just start plopping these down, but, come on. I'm all about immersion here. Nothing's more immersive than actually trying something out. Didn't I put thrusters on the side? Not yet. Okay. Well, it's 10 p.m. I should probably end this video now so I can get this up today. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. I really appreciate that you guys are actually enjoying this series, and hopefully tomorrow we can start recording multiplayer so that way you have something to laugh at and not just marvel at how awesome this ship is. Or will be. Anyway, also, I will be doing the live stream on this world so that way you can actually see me on how fast I can actually build this. So, be on the lookout for that. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.